Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the very first video on my channel. I'm Chase, and today we're going to be kicking things off right here on my property with this beast of a mountain bike in front of me, the GT Force Comp. It's not mine. Big shout out to my buddy who lent it to me so I could get some saddle time and give you guys a quick ride and review. So we're going to hit a few short trails around my property, mess around a bit, and I'll give you some thoughts along the way. This thing is rocking some sweet components. First off, air shocks, front and rear, Fox suspension, adjustable both ends, super plush feel, and I'm already stoked about it. On this bike, it's got 11 gears in the back, Shimano DEORE derailleur, shifts are smooth, super clean, red spiked flat pedals on here, tons of grip, even when your shoes are a little dusty. On this bike, it's got an adjustable seat post, real nice for climbs and drops, and of course, hydraulic disc brakes. Always a win when you're riding uneven terrain. This build is dialed in for trail shredding. Starting things off easy, cruising down the driveway. Bit of a downhill here. Not super steep, but smooth enough to get some speed. Feels good under the tires. For a trail bike, the GT Force Comp actually handles pavement solid. Suspension isn't too soft. Just enough to keep it comfy without feeling sluggish. This whole place has kind of a Pacific Northwest vibe. A lot of rocky dirt, not gravel, but not smooth either. That mixed terrain kind of tests everything at once. Alright, here's the rock drop. Not huge, just a little hill with some chunky river rock. First run through it just to feel things out. Going for another pass, this time a little quicker. Man, the Fox suspension is doing its thing. Front staying planted, and the rear's just soaking it all up. Having the air shocks tuned right makes a big difference. And being able to adjust both ends is a bonus, especially for terrain like this where things change every few feet. Pedaling up a small dirt climb now. This section's more about traction and grind. A lot of small rocks under the surface, typically of this property, makes you work a bit. Bike's geometry feels solid under load. And shout out to my 11-speed Shimano DEORE drivetrain. Smooth even when I'm mashing up stuff like this. Back on the dirt now. Quick little trail that cuts across some road and back to dirt. This one's got some balance to it. Little rollers, some flow, red spiked pedals are keeping my feet locked even over the loose stuff. Stable but playful, like it's always ready for the next pop or car. Now we're into the tighter stuff. Dirt and asphalt again, but way shorter. And this one's got more turns. Good spot to test some agility. Suspension's working with me here. I stiffed the front fork a little bit before this run, and it's helping the corners. Hydraulic disc brakes are a lifesaver when you're dipping in and out of the loose dirt like this. Just enough bite without throwing you off. Alright, this one's the main trail. It's longer with a few more features. This is a medium jump like ahead. Then a bit later, a step down drop that's a little more aggressive. Coming up on the step down. Bike stays super planted in the air. That jump felt clean coming up and up the step. Rear shocks got great support on landings. Woo! That one's fun. Steeper landing, but totally manageable. With this setup, rear shock handled the hit without kicking me. Steeper landing, but totally manageable with this setup. The rear shock handled the hit without kicking me. Exactly what you want out here. Alright, so quick walk around before we wrap. This is the GT Force Comp. Fox suspension, front and rear, both air shocks, both fully adjustable, Shimano DEORE drivetrain, 11 gears in the back, red spiked pedals for solid grip, hydraulic discs, dropper post. Whole setup is clean. I've been borrowing this one from a buddy just to test it out, and so far I'm seriously impressed. Handles everything I've got on the property, from rocky dirt to flowy runs, jumps, drops. Feels like a great all-around trail rig. Thanks for riding along. If you're into this kind of riding, hit that like, maybe subscribe if you want to follow along. Appreciate you stopping by. Catch you in the next one.